3 years ago, former Grand Valley football star Jason Kinzler collapsed and died during the Fifth Third Riverbank run. He was just about a mile away from the finish line when he suffered a fatal heart attack.
Tomorrow, his son Jake will run in his honor. He'll lead Team Kinzler in its effort to raise money for the Jason Kinzler Family First Foundation. Jack Doles joins us in studio right now with more on that and a very special live guest.
Yeah, just another one of those great stories you have leading into the Riverbank run, and this is an incredible cause too. The money raised will help provide support and guidance for families who have lost one or both parents. Tonight is the first annual dinner, and the keynote speaker is Jason's college coach, Brian Kelly. Brian joins us live. Brian, I'm sure as head coach at Notre Dame, you could give a speech every night if you said yes to every cause. Why say yes to this one?
Well, first it's West Michigan, but more importantly it's Jason Kinzler, and this foundation is an incredible parallel to what our foundation's about. It's a first responder. It's helping those needing, first and foremost, families that are in need when they lose that caregiver, that primary caregiver, in such a traumatic manner. There needs to be somebody there, and the Kinzler, the first responders like the Kinzler Family Foundation are those people that are there for you when you need that help. So I wanted to be part of this.
Brian, you've coached so many great players and great people over the years. What made Jason so special?
You know, he was that model player. He was that guy that on the field, he's the second all-time leading tackler in Grand Valley history. You know, we won a lot of football games with Jason, but off the field, he was the consummate student athlete, a gentleman off the field. I like to call him a tough gentleman. Tough on the field, a gentleman off the field, and those are the kind of guys you love to coach.
That's great of you to come in for this, Brian. And tonight, I want you to put on your GM hat. If you were the Lions, if you were in their shoes, who would you take?
Well, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I love a defensive player at that pick, but it seems like everybody wants to pick wide receivers. But I think another defensive lineman. I think Stephon Tuitt from Notre Dame would be a great pick at that place.
How about Zach Martin of Notre Dame, in case they go offensive line? What does he bring to the table?
Well, two-time captain, great in the locker room, just the consummate professional, and he can play all 5 positions on the offensive line.
All right, Brian, again, that's great of you to come to town. You're here quite often, and have fun out there tonight. What are you speaking about? What's the key to your speech?
Well, I think, you know, what prompts people after, you know, having gone through tragedies to want to give back, and I think there's some special things that are revealed when you go through tragedy, and I think, you know, Christy Kinzler in particular and her family, things are revealed, and we're going to talk about that tonight.
What's really great, thanks, Brian. What's really great here too is
you're welcome.
The son. He wanted to raise $4,800. 48 was his dad's number. He's gone beyond that. He's going to be the second highest contributor at this event.
That's
incredible.
Awesome.
A 12-year-old boy.
Wonderful.
So obviously he's got a lot of dad's genes in him.
Yeah, you got that right.
He went for it. Okay.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.